Hi there, vlog, and welcome to the DailyG number 13 on December 13th, 2014. I'm walking here on the Lorraine Bridge in Bern, and on my way to pick up my bicycle so I can ride home in this cool and chilly weather. I will continue my vlog and share what happened when I arrived back in Denmark after having left New Zealand, Australia, Italy, and Bern and Switzerland, where I left after an assessment workshop to start an education in Bern in Switzerland at the Kaospilots school, which is an international business school, and is a place where you basically learn different tools to become an entrepreneur and social change maker and sustainable entrepreneur and all those different words that can be tools to help you build a sustainable project or business and get a lot of experience working with projects and so on. So I arrived back in Denmark. And what actually happened during that last 6 months was that I also had gotten a very high interest in DJing and music. And along with that, my goal was to have a great summer, to save up money, to go to Bern, and to just really have a great summer with DJing, music, and just, yeah. And one of my goals was also to start dating again. And from May until September, a lot of things happened. First of all, I started to get private classes from a very experienced DJ, Jeppe Dex, one of my, I would say, good friends now. Really love that guy, and a person who's so willing to help. And he I got 20 hours during the summer with him, where I practiced and got familiar with DJing and the fundamentals of it. That meant through him and his now wife, who are making events and so on, that I got to play and open a big event, the street festival at Carousel in Denmark that summer in September. So that was a big deal. I didn't know that, of course, at the time, but he thought I was good enough, so that was really cool. Yes, along with that I started dating, and it didn't take long before I in June met a woman who became my girlfriend, and she also had a son, and I fell in love with both, and I quickly realized that I was getting into a new role, being a father figure, and also being in a challenging situation again, because I knew I was going to leave Denmark and she wasn't. So we had a really great summer, and even though that we had our disagreements and she was fearful of me leaving and not being around and so on, I believed in it, and I think we both did, but as fate would have it, distance and our own personal insecurities made it so that it didn't work, and it was already shaky during the second or third month when I was here in Bern. And it basically just continued until it was over, and she basically left me or didn't want to do it anymore. But a situation where I actually re-panicked into something that I had experienced in the past in terms of being left, in terms of being abandoned or whatever. And of course that's not fun, but it was also based on a lot of other things, which comes into my insecurities and so on. And I think During the last months of my life, I have realized a lot of what those are, and I'm okay with those insecurities. I'm okay with not having been fully aware of what has gone on with myself as well as her and so on, because I guess it was part of my journey and part of who I am. So that was over in February this year, but the gap in between, in terms of me studying down here and so on, was good. I really thought I was on my way to learn and to do what I wanted to do, which was being around people of a like mind, meaning people who wanted to do something, to create their own business, be a part of projects, make things happen, and so on. And I really thought that was what I was going to be, and I made it clear from the very beginning that this was how it was going to be. So from May that summer, I developed as a DJ. I became a boyfriend, got a girlfriend. I became a father for a beautiful little boy who was a year and a half at the time. And more than a year, yes. And at the same time felt I was on my way to be studying at a place that I thought was going to be home, and a place I was going to be for at least these 3 years down here. I continued DJing, so I had a few gigs, and doing both in school and outside of school down here in Bern. And along with that, I worked hard both in school as well as finding ways to pay my way, get connections in terms of DJing and jobs, and through our exam projects got paid a little bit, as well as got to work with a restaurant, an Ethiopian restaurant here in town, which didn't last long. And I also started to become involved with a DJ or a vocalist, and I thought it was going to be sort of a step up in terms of a career of DJing with him, because he wanted to be a vocalist, meaning that a DJ would be DJing whatever music and he would be a vocalist on what we were playing, or playing his tracks and so on. So I thought that was going to be part of my future, to be doing stuff with him. But it showed very fast that he was not able to be trusted or whatever. And so first of all, I thought I had so many things. I thought I was a boyfriend, a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend and son. During the beginning of my time down here, starting projects, being involved in DJing and so on. And during this whole year, I guess I'm just taking everything from this whole past year, since last summer, because it just really connects. As you might have seen in another video, I have quit the school down here in Bern, Switzerland now. It didn't make sense for me to be here anymore, both due to how I was feeling and also how some things were going on at the school and whatever, and just needed to make a decision for myself. And it's funny to look back, because I've had such an intense time being here, both with the relationship breaking and the projects and everything else going on that now have seemed not to work out anyway. So it's been this tough time. But the times of my travels and so on has taken me from the summer down here to Bern. I've been in Spain once in February, and right now, this video, I basically don't know where I'm heading right now. I could be I'm going back to Denmark tomorrow, and then I am coming back here to Bern, and then the next step will show. So I'm not sure right now but I look forward to see what will happen, because I know that I made this decision for a reason, and I think the decision is to really do what I want to do, and I hope you want to be a part of that, because I'm going to share everything here. And yes, so I look forward to share a lot more, and hope you will subscribe to this, and look forward to share more content, more tools, and when I come home I will share more concrete tools, what I've learned over the years, time down here, and many other things. So I look forward to share stuff with you. Subscribe below, and check out my 30-day challenges as well. So until then, and next time, ciao for now.